What's happening, my people? It's your boy Chance Jollivet, aka Smooth, back with another one. Tonight we got The Shy, Season 7, Episode 10, The Block is Hot. So, we know what been happening lately, man. Like last episodes, man, Jamal got shot, man. Emmett done got popped. Shit, we trying to see if he was gonna survive and whatnot. Beginning the episodes, we do see that Emmett survives. He woke up at the end of last episode, proposed to Keisha. We did not get an answer. So we had to wait a whole week to see what she says. He waiting too. He been waiting a week as well. Yo, so did you hear me? I heard you, but we can have this conversation somewhere else, not in front of everybody. Like, wow. And maybe I think I alluded to that like last episode. Like, was that like the most romantic way to propose? You think that you about to die or whatever, so you propose. Somebody might look at that like flattering, and somebody might look at it in another way or whatever. And Keisha seemed like she might be looking at that in another way. Like, damn, now you thought you were about to die or something. Now you want to marry me. You ain't want to marry me before or whatever. So some people got, it's all about your perspective and whatnot. But she did not say yes. And on top of that drama right there, like Emmett, he already got a bullet in his chest and stuff. Then he Jada tells Emmett that I'm dying. So you done got shot, you almost died, the love of your life, she basically left you hanging about your proposal, and you find out your mother died, man. So later on in the episode, well, later in the scene, he's just talking. He talking to Keisha like 3 weeks later, and he like, man, I don't even want to live anymore. Like, god damn, like Emmett is going through it right now, man. I hate that. It's a TV show and stuff, but just hate that the character is going through all those things at once. Pastor Z, you getting that old thing back? Like his first, well, not his first wife, but the first woman we were introduced to that messing with Jake. Little ragged ass floozy, like she wasn't no good. Little white girl, like that was bad for business, and turned out she wasn't no good as well, because whenever things fell apart, she was out of there. So it looks, we don't know all his story, but it looks like whenever he started becoming Pastor Z and stuff, maybe that was too much for the first wife, and that kind of broke them apart. Now he is kind of more grounded right now in seeing what's important to him. And hey, I haven't traditionally, like as far as like since he became on the show, I have not liked Pastor Z. I'm starting to warm up to him, man. Like he's starting to become more human. And with this new love, this new fling or whatever, I'm liking this dynamic, depending on where his character goes. But you never know with the Shy and stuff. I like this new girl that was hired at Smokey's. She got a crazy name. It started with an S. I was about to write it, but I was like, I didn't write it. So, but she fires Damien off top. Oh, so you Damien, you Emmett brother and stuff, your ass fired. Oh, some nice nail polish and shit. But yeah, you out of there. And then Emmett talks to her later, man, how you gonna fire my brother and stuff? Look, I was put in charge. Look, that nigga wasn't shit. Somebody had to do it. And she not wrong. Get his ass up out of there. I don't know what's about to happen to him. Hopefully nothing bad happens to him. But Damien ain't shit. We're gonna get into that later on. Emmett, Jada, they dancing and stuff, man. That's a heartbreaking scene. They got a few heartbreaking scenes. It's sweet and it's bittersweet. Like they dancing and stuff, man. Then he hands her over to Darnell. They dancing and stuff. He watching, he crying and stuff, man. Like heartbreaking. Jamal and Emmett, they both got shot, so they bonding right now on just things that they just now live through. They just live through. If anybody knows what they going through, is each other. So that's a cool little dynamic. Maybe they'll become cooler or whatever in future scenes and stuff. Just be able to lean on each other as far as what they're going through right now. Maybe so, maybe not. You never know. Damien, so he start working for Hannibal. This nigga, he look, I got certain set of rules or whatever, man. Like, don't steal from me and don't do this and don't do. The first thing he do right whenever Hannibal leaves, this nigga steals some edibles. Nigga, I can't stand Damien, dog. I hate that character. I hate that character on the show, dog. They let Brandon go. They let Kevin go. They let Ronnie go. They let Duda go. All these good characters and stuff, but they got Damien. But anyways, yeah. Ooh. Lene, she still ain't showing Bakari no love. As far as the females and stuff, man, do y'all think that he deserves another shot? I'm not necessarily sure. I like his character and stuff, but what he did to her, would you give him another shot? Would you be like, would you kind of feel what he was going through, what the position he was in, or would it be like, damn, you chose your hood, nigga, your set over me? So should she give him another shot, or yada? Never know. Nuck, he working for the cops, or Reg being an asshole. Which one is worse? Like, Nuck, you the street nigga, you the one in the streets, you ahead of the gang and this and that. And to me, if anybody would want to bust somebody, you would want to be Nuck. Like, he the top of the organization right now. But Homegirl's worried about Reg right now. But Nuck being basically a snitch right now. He's like terrible character. But then Reg is just a fucking asshole. Which one do you despise more at this point? Right now, like, Reg is an easy choice. Right now I'm leaning towards Nuck because he's snitching and because the Tiff dynamic. Because I kind of wanted Tiff and Vic to kind of be together, and he putting a roadblock in that. So I'm hating Nuck for that as well. Like, I'm rooting for Vic. Shy be falling in love so quick. But the thing about it is, he must be very charming because he do be pulling them. He run up on Homegirl with the candles and stuff, and he talking, and I guess he's open. He's vulnerable. He shows his vulnerable side. Like, he'll spill his soul to the women and stuff, like, right off top. Tell you exactly how he feels. And maybe that's his key to not his game, but just I don't have games, bitch, just understand my story. The old Nas line and stuff back in the day. Detective Toussaint, she rose up on Alicia, but she's double working and stuff, man. Like, she has Nuck working for her, but she throws Nuck under the bus with Alicia, and like alluding to Nuck probably killed Rob and stuff. Is like, and Detective Toussaint, I just don't like her too much. I don't like her character and shit. Like, I don't know why I'm like kind of like anti-cop, and I don't do anything, but I'd rather not be around the police and stuff. Like, I don't like no police. So yeah. But anyways, we back to the block party. And I already said I don't like Damien's character. I despise Damien's character. It's something, I'm being very petty. I don't think Damien deserves scenes with Karuche and stuff. Like, Karuche is a gorgeous woman and stuff. You got Kevin was a staple on the show. Now, some people might take this the wrong way. I don't want to diss anybody or anything. But the way you reward brother like Kevin, the love of his life was Maisha. Vic, staple character, one of the best characters we have. His storyline was the Transformers. Damien, we can't stand him. You give him Karuchi. But anyways, yes, I'm not too happy about that. He don't deserve being hugged up with Karuchi. But anyways, Emmett, he dealing with almost on the verge of losing his mother and stuff. He's lashing out at Darnell and this and that. He's just angry at the moment. Like, it's just hard to deal with. Like, my heart goes out to the character of Emmett. Bakari, he done lost his scholarship. He at the school, like, man, I was trying to check my account and this and that. Like, it's a wrap. Because Alicia done found out a little bit of information, and he might have had something to do with Rob. That's a wrap, Playboy. But he should have knew, man. Like, mixing those things together, and you knowing this, and you so close to this lady and stuff, you wouldn't think that eventually maybe some of the information would start to come out as far like, and one of the characters, like, I really don't like right now. I don't like Tiff. Tiff is tripping. Like, the way Vic, we finally get Luke James like singing a little bit, like he's singing in the bar, and Tiff is just going off on him. He like, damn, I'm sorry. Like, she just like killing him. Like, god damn. Like, he ain't deserve all that. And the thing about it is, like, with the writing on the show, Tiff is that mad about him not telling her that Reg was alive. What the fuck that got to do with Tiff? Where did she know Reg from on the show or whatever? Like, yeah, Reg ended up shooting her baby daddy and stuff, but like, they didn't have any beef. It was a random thing that happened. It wasn't like, damn, you didn't warn my family because they had beef with Reg or something. It's like, yeah, and her taking that out on Vic, like, that's crazy. And then whenever she was at the fair or the little event and got knuck rubbing on her stomach, boy, Vic seen that, oh, that hurt Vic's heart. I was like, that's some bullshit right there. And you letting niggas fill up on your stomach who killed the baby daddy. Like, she don't know that, but he's a candidate. Even just him being a candidate for being a killer, like, that should drop you out of the lineup right there of possible suitors for you. But anyways, Keisha and Jada scene, like, they reminiscing about back in the days and stuff, and just saying like watch over Emmett for me and stuff like that and whatever. That scene heartbreaking. Keisha, the actress, she did a good job, man. Whenever she started crying and stuff, man, like, I was feeling it. I ain't cried or nothing, but I felt the emotions on the scene. Toussaint, she bust the wrong person, but they were leaking information, and I think Reg, he lived and he was off the grid for a while and nobody knew. I think he's smarter than people give him credit for. He was all out, we gonna be doing this. It gets busted. Turns out that's not Reg. And Hannibal is not around. But for that information to get out, it had to be a leak in that building. Hannibal is the candidate. So Red's gonna put two and two together. Yeah, I was feeding information to see who I could trust and whatnot. And Hannibal, yeah, brother, you about to be gone. You about to be going to see Brandon at the crossroads, you won't be lonely. Yeah, you about to be gone. Alicia threatens Bakari. She like, yo nigga, I know who killed my son, and if you don't tell me, I'ma bury you in the backyard. Hey, and she'll do it too. Did you see a thin line between love and hate? You seen how she was doing Martin? Hey. So I like that Alicia gets to unleash a little bit of her craziness of her character. Well, she been doing it all season. But it was a cool episode. It's episode 10. So halfway in my mind, I was like, who's season finale? Because everything usually season finale is episode 10. It's not. I want to say, I looked up the episode, guys. The farthest I seen up to was 12. So I'm thinking maybe episode 12 is going to be the season finale. But I'm happy we still got a little bit more shy. But it was a cool episode, man. What y'all thought about the episode, man? What y'all thought about any moments on the episode? Y'all drop that in the comment section. What y'all think about some of these characters? Am I being too hard on them, or am I right on point? Anyways, man, like, comment, subscribe. Would be a great, some most hated, man. I let you boy. Peace.